Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. First of all, let me thank you all for watching this video this time. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wanda Hamida from Faculty of Law Pancasila University. As you probably know, I am from EOP Class A, be taught by Mrs. Arum and Mrs. Dwi. So, in this video, I would like to presentate about the regulation of intellectual property rights in Indonesia. This topic is so important because we have to realize and recognize the paramount of importance intellectual property in this era. Society 5.0 will be a catalyst for economic development, technology transfer, and the protection of the unique idea that drive progress. So, in this video, I'm going to divide my presentation into three sections. First, I'd like to talk about the meaning and the definition of intellectual property and intellectual property rights. And after that, I'll explain about the regulation regarding intellectual property rights in Indonesia. And the last one, I will explain about the importance of protecting intellectual property rights through regulation in Indonesia. So, without any further ado, let's move to the first section. Definition of intellectual property and intellectual property right. According to World Intellectual Property Organization, intellectual property or IP refers to creation of the mind, such as invention, literary and artistic works, design, and symbol, names, and image used in commerce. Basic concept you have to know is that intellectual property is created and grow from human intellectual ability. There are two types of intellectual property. The first one is copyright and the second one is industrial property right, which consists patent, industrial design, trademark, layout, design of integrated circuit, trade secret, and plain variety protection. Those are intellectual property is protected in law by intellectual property right or IPR. So, what is intellectual property right? Intellectual property rights are the legal right that given to person or group over the creation or invention of their mind. These relate to the protection of reputational issues in the commercial field and also act of service in the commercial field for a certain period of time. The basic concept of IPR is based on the idea that intellectual work that have been created or produced by human require sacrifice of time, energy, and cost. In fact, intellectual property right is a private right, precisely the exclusive right granted by the state to individual IPR actor. It could be inventor, creator, designer, and so on, which are intended to give appreciation for their work or creativity and to encourage others to be motivated to further develop existing work. In this slide and so on, I will explain about the regulation regarding intellectual property rights in Indonesia. Intellectual property rights are a way to protect intellectual property using legal instrument. Protection of intellectual property right aim to provide law regarding the relationship between property, creator, designer, owner, intermediaries who use it, utilization received from the use of IPR within a certain period of time. As an important part of the appreciation of a work of science, art, or literature, every individual or group needs to understand intellectual property right to raise awareness of the importance of intellectual creation and innovation as an ability that needs to be achieved by every human being. So, as I mentioned before, there are two types of intellectual property. The first one is copyright and the second one is industrial property right, which consists patent, trademark and geographical indication, trade secret, industrial design, integrated circuit layout design, and plain variety protection. All that type intellectual property have their own regulation that I'll explain one by one. The first one is copyright. What is copyright? Copyright is a legal term to describe that exclusive right for the creator or recipient of the right to publish or reproduce his creation or give permission for it without prejudice to restriction according to applicable laws and regulation. The works covered by copyright such as books, music, painting, sculpture, and regulation in Indonesia that regulate and protect copyright are Law of Republic Indonesia number 28 of 2014 on copyright. The next slide, we have patent. Patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention which is novelty, not discovery, and which can be applied in industry. A patent provides the patent owner, or usually we call it inventor, with the right to decide how or whether the invention can be used by others. The scope or limitation of patent protection is invention related to technology or technological solution. Patent in Indonesia are regulated under Law Number 13 of 2016, or New Patent Law, which replaced the previous patent law, which Law Number 14 of 2001. So the third, we have industrial design. The Law of Republic Indonesia Number 31 year 2000 regarding industrial design defined that industrial design as a creation on the shape, configuration, or the composition of lines or colors, or line and colors, or the combination thereof in a 3 or 2-dimensional form which give an aesthetic impression and can be realized in 3 or 2-dimensional pattern and is used to produce a product, goods, or an industrial commodity as a handicraft. As with other forms of intellectual property, the designer who produce an industrial design are the one who benefit from legal protection. So we can sum up that the keyword that limit a work that to the field of industrial design is creation in the form of the element mentioned in the definition before, which is intended solely for the physical appearance of a product and gives an aesthetic impression. Characteristic of industrial design is first, protection for 10 years and not renewable. The second one can affect the buyer psychology, and the third, increase selling value, and the fourth, market competition tools. Industrial design in Indonesia are regulated under Law Number 31 of 2000 regarding industrial design. Move to the next slide, we have trademark and geographical indication. So, Law of the Republic of Indonesia Number 20 of 2016 regulates two intellectual properties, which are trademark and geographical indication. According to Article 1 of the Trademark Law, a mark is any sign capable of being represented graphically in the form of drawings, logos, names, words, letters, numeral, color, arrangement in 2 and slash or 3-dimensional shapes, sound, hologram, and slash or a combination of 2 or more of this element to distinguish good and slash or service produced by a person or legal entity in trading goods or service. The function of trademark registration is the first one as evidence of ownership of right to the registered trademark, and the second one as a basis for rejection of the same mark in its entirety or the same in its essence apply for registration by others for similar goods or service, and as a basis to prevent others from using the same mark in its entirety or substantially the same in circulation for similar goods or service. Move to geographical indication. Geographical indication is a mark indicating the region of origin of a good, which due to geographical environmental factors including natural factors, human factors, or a combination of both factors, gives certain characteristics and qualities to the good produced. Geographical indication rights are communal. One example of the geographical indication is Arabica Kintamani Bali Coffee. It's owned by MPIG or Masyarakat Pelindungan Indikasi Geografis Kintamani Bali Coffee. So I mentioned before, trademark and geographical indication in Indonesia are regulated under Law Number 20 of 2016 regarding trademark and geographical indication. The next one, we have trade secret. Trade secret is information that is not known by the public in the field of technology and slash or business, has economic value because it is useful in business activities, and is kept confidential by the owner of the trade secret. Protection of trade secret is regulated in Law Number 13 of 2000 concerning trade secret and came into force since December 20, 2000. Scope of trade secret is the protection include production methods, processing method, sales method, or others information in the field of technology and or business that has economic value and it's not known by the general public. So the next slide is integrated circuit layout design. According to law number 32 year 2000, the integrated circuit layout design right is an exclusive right granted by the Republic of Indonesia to the designer for his or her creation to carry out the right by himself for a certain period of time, or to give his or her consent to other parties to carry out the right. The protection of integrated circuit layout design is regulated in Law number 32 of 2000 concerning integrated circuit layout design. So the last one is plant variety protection. A plant variety is a group of plants of a type or species characterized by plant shape, plant growth, leaves, flowers, fruit, seeds, and the expression of genotype characteristic or a combination of genotypes that can distinguish from the same type or species by at least one defining trait, and when it reproduces does not change. The protection of plant variety protection is regulated in Law number 29 of 2000 concerning plant variety protection. So, here we are in my last section of my presentation, the importance of protecting intellectual property right through regulation in Indonesia. In Indonesia, IP protection has proven to be of great importance as it brings many benefits to the Indonesia, including creating a fair business environment for domestic and foreign parties to conduct business in Indonesia. As an example, Law number 20 of 2016 on trademark and geographical indication, as last amended by Law number 6 of 2023 on the stipulation of government regulation in lieu of Law number 2 of 2022 on job creation law, or in Indonesia we call it UU Cipta Kerja, states that trademark and geographical indication have a very important role in maintaining fair and reasonable business competition. It also important role in consumer protection, as well as micro, small, and medium enterprises and domestic industry in general. Also express a similar motivation to support the nation's development and promote the general welfare. So, as a final point, I'd like to say that the comprehensive framework of intellectual property rights in Indonesia, encompassing various types of intellectual property, it plays a crucial role in fostering innovation, protecting creators and inventors. It also promoting a fair competition and contributing to the overall economic development of our country, Indonesia. Here's to a future enriched by the brilliance of our shared creativity. Thank you for all listening and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.